Hello. Hey guys, another Monday, another live. If anyone can see me, hear me, and can give me company on the chat, please let me know. Just checking if you can see me, if my voice is okay, and then I will start to take as many questions as you guys have. But before that, here's a quick check for everyone that's applying for fall 2024. Here is where you should be in the process. You should have shortlisted universities. You should have a final list of places that you're going to apply to. You should have at least, if not the final drafts, at least the initial drafts of all your documents that are required. So that's the letters of recommendations, statement of purpose, resume, diversity or personal history statement, and any other extra essays that universities that you're applying to require. On top of all of this, you should have also started to fill out application material. So details, personal details, education, work ex, all of that on the university portals. So those are the three things that you should have already done. Most of the computer science and engineering management guys are going to have a deadline of December 1 or December 15. 100% make sure to get prepared for that. Fill out as much of the information as possible. And then if you still need help, of course, the free consultation, the ticker is rolling down there. So make sure to schedule a free consultation. All right. So after that quick check-in, I think we can get started with a bunch of questions. I am here for the next 30 minutes to answer any and all questions that you get, that you have, that I can take in that period of time. Keep in mind, though, that I'm not going to be able to answer very, very specific questions that you have that are based on your profile. So that's going to be a little tricky. And so what I would recommend for everyone that has specific questions to their profile, schedule a free consultation call. We have excellent mentors that will help you out. It's, like I said, completely free of cost. We will not try to sell you anything that's not needed. So 100% go ahead and schedule that conversation. All right, let's get started with the questions. First question. How is MSIS Maryland? Can I become a data analyst after it? Absolutely. MSIS Maryland, one of the best MSIS courses that's available. I've done a video on this. Please make sure to go to the YouTube channel, look at the video on information systems as a course. What can you expect, etc. Can I get a data analyst after it? Absolutely, yes. Just by the way, if you haven't applied to Maryland already, you are late. Maryland has started to release admits already to a bunch of Gradvine students. And so if you need help, please make sure to schedule that free consultation, take some of our services. We will help you get there as soon as possible. But yes, you can apply to a data analyst position or a business analyst position after University of Maryland at College Park. If I join your services now for fall 2024, can I also apply before priority deadlines? Yes, absolutely. Anybody that takes up our services, we make it a point, we make it a habit to apply before the deadlines, even if that is 4 or 5 days in advance. In that case, we struggle a little bit, but we've not let any student not apply before the deadlines. So we will take care of you, don't worry. 3.1 NMIMS, fantastic GRE, 3 years technology, MS and CS. Engineering was computer science. Unis that I stand a chance in computer science. So honestly, the GPA is a little on the lower end. Everything else looks good. I would highly recommend that you take a look at software engineering courses. A master's in CS versus a software engineering, there isn't so much difference. A master's in CS, in my opinion, is a lot more theoretical in nature. You study operation systems, you study theory of computing, a lot more theoretical. A software engineering degree is the practical applications of computer science. So highly, highly recommend that you check out computer software engineering. Might have a better shot at some of the better software engineering courses rather than the MCS courses. A few universities that you should definitely take a look at: San Jose State, San Diego State, California State, East Bay. Look at Arizona State. Look at Northeastern. Look at UT Dallas, etc. Those are a couple of the tiers of universities that you should definitely look at. Okay, next question. How much time does it take for scores to reach universities from ETS? I mean, technically, ETS should essentially be instantaneous. As soon as you report, it's electronic, so it should be reported instantaneously, which is what which is what actually happens in real life as well. However, when the university is trying to tap that score and tag it with your application, that's where most of the delay seems to be. And so I would give it a good 2 weeks in advance of the deadline. MS Data Science at Indiana, GRE and IELTS score required along with the process. The process is very simple. You apply online. There are a bunch of statements that they will ask from you, essays that they will ask from you. There is no interview. It's a simple, straightforward application process with one statement of purpose, 3 letters of recommendations, one resume, and I don't think there's any additional essays there. GRE and IELTS, I would recommend having a GRE of 315 and above with 165 on quant. IELTS, whatever is the minimum cutoff, you can clear that. If you clear that, they will be okay. How many months should we wait for admits from universities at USA? For fall, you are looking at a timeline between Feb and April. For spring, you are looking at a timeline between October and December. Whenever you apply, those are the windows in which you get the applications. All right, next question. 9.07 on the GRE, 312 on the 9.07 GPA, 312 on the GRE, about 2.5 years of work, CMU MISM chances. Very good chances. Keep in mind, CMU requires the WES evaluation for the MISM program, which means you will have to spend $250 approximately and wait about 2.5, 3 weeks. So make sure to get that process started as soon as possible. CMU also has for the MISM program a video essay on top of additional essays that they will have within the application. It is a little bit of a tricky application. Your profile is decent. I think we will be able to add a lot of value and be able to sort of guide you in the right way to be able to apply to CMU MISM. Make sure to schedule a free consultation. 100%, I think we will be able to add value to profiles like yours. Admit at NCSU, fantastic. Congratulations, my friend. Looking to apply to TAMO Data Science, what are my chances? I don't know the rest of your profile, but TAMO and NCSU just maybe a couple of notches here and there, TAMO being the better one, but NCSU not bad at all. It's a fantastic, it's one of the older data science courses that's out there. 100% recommend that you take it, even if you do not get into TAMO, don't worry. What X factor does Stanford look for in their MSc program? Yeah, there is no X factor. There are some basics that you have to clear. One, a very, very high academic performance. Two, a very high GRE. Three, good work experience, especially in fields that are high technology. So not your regular off-the-mill CTS, TCS, Infosys kinds, but a little higher in terms of either a startup, biotech, AI. Those are the kinds of people that we've seen get into Stanford's MSc program. Here's the link to the free consultation call. It's in the chat on both YouTube and on LinkedIn or wherever you guys are joining us from. Make sure to schedule your free consultation. We'd be happy and delighted actually to help you out with the applications process. Suggest some universities for MIS kind of related programs in Netherlands. Interesting. There are only 3 universities that I can think of. One is Delft, TU Delft, University of Groningen, and University of Amsterdam. Those are the only 3 that I can think of. 8.5, 7.5 for industrial engineering. Fantastic. I think the GPA is good. I don't know if you've given the GRE. IELTS doesn't really matter as much. GPA is good. If you've interned or worked somewhere, that would be fantastic. The kinds of places you would look at: Georgia Tech, Carnegie Mellon, Purdue, North Carolina State, Texas A&M, Arizona State, UT Dallas. Those are the kinds of places that you should 100% look at. I think fantastic chances of getting in. Last year, I remember someone with a very, very similar profile that was able to get into Georgia Tech. So we've had extensive experience with industrial engineering, mechanical engineering sort of programs. I'd highly recommend that you schedule a free consultation. We'd love to help you out. Are MSCS admits for Maryland are coming out? No. First of all, MSCS at Maryland is a very, very research-oriented program. Not too many people apply to it. It's a program that leads into a PhD. So if you have some sort of strategy there, I don't know, but usually don't recommend applying to MSCS at University of Maryland, College Park. Some of the other campuses, feel free to do it. They haven't released any of their admits just yet. Only for the MSIS program, they've started to release the admits. Ideal profiles, Stanford's, yes. Okay. 9 plus, 330 plus, 2 research papers in top journals, a little bit of work experience, good academic publications would be great. That's the profile you're looking at. 8.3319, top 10 MEM MIS, 100%. I will write it. I will give it in writing and give you that you will make it to a top 10. Just make sure to work properly. Just make sure to apply as early as possible, and make sure, if you can, again, not making a pitch, but every year I see hundreds of profiles like yours that we've been able to get into the top 10s. So my level of confidence of you making it to a top 10, very, very high if you work with us. UWash MIS just finished the deadline on November 15, so not yet. We'll take a little bit of time for the admits to come out. 4 on 4 on the WES. Okay, 3 years WorkX, 320 GRE, MSIM, UW, possible without work published. Okay, no problem. So first of all, the MISM is a professional master's degree. There isn't a need for you to do research work to be able to get into the MIS degree, right? Berkeley, University of Washington, Austin, okay. I would also recommend adding CMU to the list, and make sure to have a couple of other safeties and moderate institutions as well, but really good shot at getting into some of these places. Which makes more sense? NYU MOT or MSIS for someone with management background? Interesting question. This is the way I think about it, right? And I'll just give you a little bit of my thought process and logic so that you can follow along. I'm not going to give you the decision, unfortunately, because I don't know too much about your profile. But the way I think about it is, if you want to do anything with technology, more on the technical end. So if you want to be, let's say, a business analyst, for example, I'd recommend the MSIS program, a lot more technical oriented. If you are looking at a product management, project management, technology management sort of, then go to the MOT. So we've done a series on MIS. That's what my marketing team is prodding me from the back end to put up on the screen. I don't know how you can click the link in the screen, but it's up there. Make sure to go watch that video. I go into the top 5 MSIS courses that I think are, and give you a couple of bonuses here and there. This is a video that I did about a couple of months ago, so we'll get there. All right, 8.5, which is 3.95 on 4, West, 315, 1 research paper, 1 book chapter, 2 internships, chances of top MEM and MIS. My friend, I just told someone with a similar profile, 100% in writing, top 10 MEM, top 15 MIS. Take it in writing. Sign up with us, we'll make it happen for you. Yeah, my confidence level, very, very high, especially given that in the last 7 years, there's not a single MEM or MIS program that we have not gotten people into. Yeah, very high confidence. I think you will get in. 100% try and work with us. 2 years Big Four, 3.5, 305, 104. TAMO ambitious. What are safe universities? TAMO is a little on the ambitious end. I don't know which degree though. If it's computer science, TAMO is a little on the ambitious end because they're looking at making sure that published research is there. I'm assuming computer science, even though there is nothing in the profile that says computer science. So if you can just leave me a breadcrumb or tell me what your undergraduate degree is and what grad degree you're applying to, please tell me and I will take the question again. Just copy paste this thing, tell me which degree you're applying to, and I'm happy to answer the question. Regardless of intakes, how many days should we wait for getting decisions? What do you mean regardless of intakes? Like I said, if you're going for fall, Feb to March is when you will get your decisions. If you're going for spring, you will get your decisions October, November. Now figure out when you applied and how much the time from whenever you applied to whenever the decisions are out. Subtract that, that's your answer. So I don't know what's going on here. Or maybe I'm not understanding the question. How many days should you wait? There is October minus when you applied, that's the number of days, or March minus the number of when you applied is the number of days. So I don't know. I'm either I'm dumb or I'm not understanding the question. Okay, so we have chance of top. This I've already answered. Questions, guys. I've already answered. Oh, for MIS. Okay, thanks. So for MIS, I think TAMO is realistic. It's not overly ambitious. It's a little on the ambitious end, but I think realistic. Good shot at getting in. Definitely apply. All right. Excuse me. LOR the only way to mention about research paper? No. You put it on your SOP, you put it on your resume, you have whoever you wrote the LOR with, write it in the LOR, you write it in the publication section of the application. So these are all of the places that you put up about the research paper. LORs are the least of the ways in ranking order where you talk about your published work. 3.87, 2 years, 319, data science between UIUC, Purdue. Oh, fantastic. I would highly recommend applying to DS rather than CS. UIUC's program, man, fantastic program. Both from a curriculum perspective and in terms of getting a TA and getting financial aid of some sort. UIUC as a course, 100% recommend. Of course, you can apply to Purdue as well if your undergrad is CS. University of Washington, CMU, TAMO. If cost is not the biggest factor. If cost is not the factor, don't even think about it. Go to either University of Washington or Carnegie Mellon. I just answered this, Dipti. Chance of getting into Dartmouth, Columbia, Purdue, decent shot. Especially with that West GPA, very, very good shot. 100% sit down with us. We'd love to help you. UIUC, MSTM and MSIM for both the course. Yeah, MSTM versus same question as with NYU, right? NYU, MSTM or MOTM versus MSIS. Same with UIUC, MSTM and MISM. If you are looking to go more technical, apply to MISM. If you are looking to go managerial, go apply to MSTM. 26, 8.9, 315. What do you mean, which universities can I apply? For what? You can apply to every single university, my friend. Hey, whoever is changing the questions, Jeevit, can you not do that, please? Which exam should I take for MEM in USA? Sorry? You mean for the applications? You should take the GRE and an English language test, either TOEFL or IELTS. Please suggest safe and moderate universities for me for MIS. Boss, if I sat down and did the university shortlisting for you, my sales team will come and say, you're giving everything for free. Where will we get our salaries from, right? So please make sure to schedule a call and sign up for a service with us. I'd be happy to help. Unfortunately, I can't do the shortlisting over a video call without even seeing your face or understanding what you want to do in life, right? So very, very unethical of me to just name drop a bunch of universities you should apply to. I don't know anything about your profile. And moreover, I don't have the mandate which you only give me when you sign up for some of our services. All right. Those are all the questions that I can take today. Thanks so much for everyone that joined. Again, if you are applying to fall 2024, just based on these questions, you will realize two things. The high quality that we have at Gradvine, the chances of you getting in increasing with professional help from us. Make sure to schedule your free consultation calls. Would love to just talk to you about these in general, and then we can go ahead and help you with the entire applications process. All right. Thanks so much for joining in. I will see you soon on another live session, or if you actually sign up, I will talk to you one-on-one and help you with both your shortlisting and the application material. Thanks so much for joining in. Take care.